Hey guys, so I'm here to do an updated hair care video, my beloved hair products and all that good stuff jam-packed into one video. I previously did a video and I'll link it below so you can check that out, but this is my updated hair care routine and hair care video just because a lot of people have been asking me questions about what I've been using in my hair since it has grown quite a bit in the last few months. It's grown quite a few inches and I want a few more inches on it. It just about almost is under my boobs now. And in the back it's about bra strap length, so that I'm really happy with the length now, but I do want it to be a little longer. I haven't been doing too much different or too crazy, nothing crazy with my hair, and actually I have a video coming up using the Instyler, which is my favorite styling tool, and that's the tool that I use, but we'll talk about that coming up. Now let's just put a little disclaimer out there before people get all crazy. I am not a professional, I am not a hairstylist, so if you really have really hardcore questions about hair care, I would direct it to a professional because, you know, they have all the tools and the education to really guide you in the right way. All I'm doing is telling you the products that I love that work for me and my hair type, and they may not necessarily work for you in the same way. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, it ain't gospel. So first question, my hair type. My hair type is, I have no idea. Somebody tell me please, I don't know. I have wavy hair and some of it's straight. It's not really curly. I wish it was curly, but it doesn't really curl on its own. I'd have to add a lot of product to get it to curl and do all kinds of magic, right? I'm half Indian and half black, so genetics kind of gave me my hair texture and type. My hair is the strands themselves, if you look at my strands, they're very thick and strong strands, like they're not fine at all. I have very thick hair. It's a little bit coarse, more so at the roots than at the ends. It's not really coarse hair. It's not relaxed. It's not permed. It's not chemically treated in any way. There's no Brazilian blowout, nothing like that. I did color my hair to cover up some brown highlights that I had, and I just used my Umberto Beverly Hills number 1. It's the black shade from Umberto, and Umberto is available at Ulta, and it's a demi-permanent color and it does not wash out. Okay, it's just gonna be black, rich black. So if you ever wanted to do rich black hair, go for it. But warning, if you try to color it after without cutting off the black ends, you're gonna have quite an issue. You're gonna probably have to bleach your hair and do that color strip. You know, strip the color out of your hair before you do it, because this color stays. So you have to commit to it if you're really gonna do it. Okay? Yeah. As far as trimming my hair, I don't really get trims. Sounds really bad. If I go to the hairdresser, I go to the hairdresser once every 6 months, maybe once a year. Yeah, it's that bad. But if I go to the hairdresser now, I'll get a trim, and I just trim like a 1/4 inch off just to get the dead ends off. But my hair I don't really have split ends or any damage, but the moment I notice damage, that's when I'd get my hair trimmed. So I don't have a schedule, I just trim it when I see it needs trimming, and right now it's pretty healthy, so no trimming for me, and I haven't trimmed it in over a year. Now those are the basics, let's get into how I actually care for my hair. I wash my hair probably once every 3 to 4 days, but not more than twice a week, because the more you wash your hair, the more, you know, it gets damaged and dry. So let the natural oils build up and, you know, make it luxurious and beautiful. Just make the natural oils get to work. So I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days. I do go to the gym, and what I do is I just put my hair in a high ponytail so it doesn't get sweaty. And the good thing is I don't really sweat on my face and sweat in these areas unless I go to spin class. Then I wash my hair that night. But other than that, I don't really get sweaty. I just my edges will get a little bit wet, and I can just blow dry that and keep it moving. So when I wash my hair, I've actually been using 3 different shampoos, if that makes sense, right? I've been using first my T-Gel Therapeutic shampoo, which is not recommended for long-term use. So I use this maybe once a week or twice, well, every time I wash my hair, but I only use a little bit, and I use it just in the front where I can get a little bit of dry scalp. I've actually knocked this down to just once a week to get rid of like any kind of dandruff, because the winter really gets crazy and dandruff sounds nasty and dry scalp and all that stuff, but this stuff really works. So I just put it in the front of my hair and, you know, get sudsy and all sudsy and all that good stuff, and let it sit for a little bit. But that would be like my second, that's the second wash. Oh, let me go through that. Oh yes, me not go through that yet. Okay, for the first wash, because I wash my hair 2 or 3 times. So for the first wash, I've been using my Head and Shoulders, and this I'll use every time I wash my hair. I use my Head and Shoulders. This is just the regular dandruff shampoo. I don't use the 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner combination because that makes my hair way too greasy. So I just use this. Again, my hair can get a little bit of buildup and dandruff and dry scalp, as awful as that sounds, and I found the Head and Shoulders really keeps that at bay and keeps my scalp nice and healthy. So this is for the first wash to get rid of all that residue and all that gunk. Now for the second wash, I'll go in with my tea gel and apply it just on the front, and you know, let that sit for a little bit and soak in, and then I'll rinse that out. Then on the third wash, I use my Paul Mitchell Clarifying Shampoo 2, and this is a deep cleansing shampoo. And the reason I use a deep cleansing shampoo is because I have really greasy hair. But I make sure that I concentrate this product just on the back and the middle of my hair, and definitely on the ends, to get rid of all that oily gunk. I don't put I put a little bit at the front, but not too much, and this really cleans your hair really well, gets down to it, gets all the oil and gunk out. So that's what I'll do, and that would be my third wash, or that would be my second wash if I'm not using the tea gel. So I'll use this in place of the tea gel as the second wash, or I'll use it as the third step in my shampoo process. I know it sounds crazy to use 3 shampoos, but they all do different things, and that's why I use them. I haven't found a shampoo that does all of that in one, so that's why I use 3 different ones. That makes sense? Yeah. Now for the actual conditioner part, which gets a little screwy too, I know, but I've been using the Redken Extreme Strength Builder Fortifying Mask as my conditioner. This is not a conditioner by itself. It's a mask, but I know that I need nice deep conditioning moisturizing products, so I use this. This has protein in it, which really strengthens your hair, and I think that has really made my hair strong and just retain, you know, great strength and flexibility, and it's not breaking all over the place. So I've been using this every time I condition. Then the next thing that I use is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This product is really rich and smells really good, and it's really moisturizing, and I use this on the ends of my hair. So I put this all over my hair, mainly at the roots, because this rinses out a little bit more cleanly, like it doesn't leave a residue on your hair, so I can apply that to my scalp without leaving too much of a residue. And then I apply this mask, just a little bit of it, on the extreme ends of the hair, so probably 1/3 of my hair down, okay? And let that sit for like 5 to 7 minutes in my hair. So I don't use these as masks. I don't let them sit in my hair, because then I find that my hair gets really greasy and oily if I leave them in for any extended period of time. So in the shower, when the conditioner is in my hair, I'll detangle with a wide tooth comb. And then once I come out of the shower, I rinse and everything. Then I towel dry my hair by squeezing the ends. I don't rub my hair around. I just squeeze the ends and absorb the extra moisture out of my hair. And then once I get in my room, my bedroom, I do a little brush out with my paddle brush. Just a large paddle brush with plastic bristles. And these are really great for detangling curly hair, which my hair does get knotty and curly after I get out the shower. Once I do that, I will apply just a small pump of my Redken Extreme Anti-Snap Leave-In Treatment for Distressed Hair. This again is available at Ulta or Harmons. I just do a little bit, not too much, because this can get really, really greasy. Just apply a little bit of this to the ends of my hair. And then I let it air dry for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours. It will air dry, and it will be mostly dry by the time I have to get around to blow drying. Now to blow dry my hair, I don't use anything crazy expensive. No, I'm not going to use a T3 featherweight. No, I don't have time or money for that. So I used a Twin Turbo 3200 blow dryer. This is actually one that my hair salon uses, and I get Dominican blowouts at the Dominican hair salon, and they use these blow dryers, so I got one from their supplier. Don't ask me how I got it, but I got it. I hunted it down and got one just like that. So it's really hot, really powerful, and it does a really great job of blowing my hair out. I blow my hair out with a boar bristle brush. It has boar bristles laid down in there and then plastic bristles that come out, and I blow my hair dry with this. My hair is already dry, so I'm really just blowing it a little bit drier and a little straighter than it actually is. So this is what I use to blow dry my hair. And before blow drying and heat styling, I use my Healthy Sexy Hair Soya Want Flat Hair Hot Iron Spray. So this is a heat protecting spray that I use. I just spray a little bit of this, not too much because it can get crazy. You can get crazy and gunky, just a little bit, just to blow dry. And I spray more of this on my edges, so just in the edges of my hair and on the back where I really want it to lay flat and lay straight. That's where I would put this product. Then once that's all said and done, I'll go ahead and use my Instyler. And there's a tutorial coming up for me using my Instyler. I actually have the professional grade version, which gets hotter and reheats, you know, throughout usage a lot quicker than the regular one. So I get the really professional hot one. You can order it on Instyler.com. I got the 2-for-1 special, so you can use one, give one as a gift or use it for yourself. So I kept both. I have the professional style and it's really great. This is what I use in my hair. I will also put a little bit more of this heat protectant spray, which I found is really lightweight and doesn't make my hair greasy or flat. So I use a little bit of this, and this also helps to keep the curl a little bit too. So this is what I'll use in my hair. So then after styling it and the curls cool a little bit, then I'll go in with my Paul Mitchell Smoothing Super Skinny Serum, which smooths and adds shine to your hair without being overly greasy. I really love this stuff. I was surprised about how great it is. Like, it doesn't weigh your hair down and make your hair greasy and like gunky. So I really love this. I'll apply this to my hair, and then I'll apply that also just a little bit every day that I do wake up and do my hair. And then for those days that you see my videos that my hair is super shiny and it just looks really glossy, I use the Living Proof Style Lab Satin Hair Serum. And this I got at Sephora. It's really expensive, but it's really great for adding that shine. The thing is, it can make your hair greasy, so I limit my use of that. I really use it on like third day hair or when I'm doing a video and I want my hair to look really glossy. Speaking of third day hair, I need to use a dry shampoo every now and then. Not all the time, but like when I go to the gym and I need a little dry shampoo, I use the Volumizing Dry Shampoo Spray from Oscar BLANDI. And I got this from Ulta. It's expensive again, but what I like about it is there's no white residue. There's no powdery, white, sticky residue that, oh, I hate. And I've used quite a few dry shampoos and I've still gotten the same results. So this is my perfect dry shampoo. It's a really light spray at your roots. It makes your hair feel a little bit fresher. It doesn't leave a white residue. It's not sticky. And it doesn't leave a texture. Like a lot of dry shampoos gives texture. I don't like that. So this has been my love and savior. And then last in the product line is my edge control, because you know you need to control those edges sometimes. I will use my Proclaim Olive Edge Gel. And this is just a cheapo edge control product from beauty supply store. You can also get this at Target, I believe. And I just apply just a little bit just to my edges to keep them, you know, from getting all crazy. But that's the last of the products that I use. Now, as far as what I do after I do my hair and I have I'm going to bed now, what do? I actually don't wrap my hair or tie my hair or any of that stuff. I leave my hair, typically it's left down just like this, and I'll go to bed. Or I'll put it in a very loose ponytail. So I just get a hair tie and put it in a very loose ponytail. And I sleep on satin pillowcases. Yes, so my hair doesn't get snagged, tangled, dried out with cotton. Get yourself a satin pillowcase, girls. It will save your hair life, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. So that's how I would sleep on my hair. And I get up and my hair might be a little mussy, a little fussy. And I take a shower with a shower cap with my hair pinned up. And then what I'll do is just blow dry the front of my hair, just right here, and the backs where it can get a little bit curled up. And then I'll just run the Instyler again over just the tops, just a couple of sections at the front to make it look freshly styled and maintained, you know? But that's what I'd do second day, third day, or even fourth day. By the fourth day, I'd probably just wrap this stuff up in a ponytail and go. And then sometimes I also will wash my hair and let it dry overnight and then style my hair in the morning. Or I'll wash it the morning of and then just wear it to work in a ponytail, and then when I come home it's dry and I can go ahead and style it. So that's my hair care routine. Those are my favorite products. That's all the good stuff that you guys asked for. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found some products that you may be interested in, you may want to try out. If you have any more questions, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. And yeah, so happy hair days guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.